Yeah, as you can see right here where this metal is in here. Right there too, yeah. Looks like it's termites too.
I bet your water got in behind that gutter.
Up here?
Yeah. And went back down in behind
Well,
that.
but see, look, if you look.
It got wet and then the termites got into it. Yeah. But that water went behind that gutter.
From the gutter right there?
Yep.
I guess they're selling this house and she's the one listing it. And I'm assuming that's probably something they've had some feedback on. Hey, how you guys doing?
Good, how you doing?
Doing good, man. Doing real good, bro. Doing real good. Oh, are you buying it? Okay.
Yeah.
So are you guys, have you already closed on it? Are you going to close on it here soon kind of thing? Is this...
Closing on it soon,
Okay,
hopefully.
so is this part of the inspection report y'all had kind of like, hey, we want
Yes.
this fixed kind of thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the underwriters.
We want to get this fixed.
Well, and I was talking to him, it looks like, I don't know if, you know, obviously I guess they put a new roof on recently. But I don't know if before that water was coming down. But it looks like there was a little bit of termite damage or something here if I'm looking at it. Because I thought I saw you can see some like termite poop, I guess you call it or whatever, you know what I mean?
Well, we came out with the inspector when he was here, because that was my first thing.
Right.
I thought termites right away, and he was like, no, I checked it. He said, it's not termites, it's water damage.
Yeah, and it's, I
I
think,
was like,
I have a
okay.
feeling before this was fixed,
Yeah.
water was coming down behind that and
Exactly.
getting right in there.
And they just put the roof and stuff over top of it.
Right. Which is
Hide it.
probably gonna, yeah, you know how it goes. You know, what I mean, yeah, you know how it goes.
As steep as that is, it probably should
Are you all-
have this gutter put on it.
Are you all wanting to wrap this right here at all? Or are you just gonna paint that or something? You just
Well,
leave it
we're
in
going to paint it,
there?
yeah.
You paint, okay. Right here.
It's looks like a triple two tin.
The corners look too bad. Like I told him, I think it was, yeah, you can see it right here. Probably before they did this roof, there was probably water
Yeah.
coming down right here. It just got on it, got on it, got on it. And
Now, I'll tell you our whole situation here. So first off, they wanted this done
That's why.
before we could close.
Slowing down.
right.
Well, then I talked them into escrowing it. Or would you all be able to do the work? Then we'd have to have inspection done on it and then pay it all out?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, good.
Here's
Okay.
the
'Cause
like-
a lot of people want half up, and I'm like, escrow doesn't
Here's
want
the
to
thing, it's,
do it all out.
if we were remodeling the whole basement or something, yeah, I'd be like, that's a lot of money to put out
Yeah,
for it. I'm
okay.
not
I just
with
wanted to
that.
let you know that up front and explain
It's,
it to you.
it's just more labor and lumber is all it is. It's not, you know, it's not gonna be, I'm fine with that. Whatever works, you know, whatever helps you guys out, I'm.
You know, we'll have to take the garage doors down to the minute to see the headers. Yeah. I'd take it, have Sprinkler come back out and take it, unhook it.
You guys did it?
Yeah, because there are stickers right there.
When they get serviced? They just, well, no, it's been a year now. It's been a year. Is there no way to get in there from the top and get around there or get in?
No, because the goalpost is fastened to it.
Yeah.
That's all fastened to it.
Well, I'm just saying that, you know, it's gonna be labor, you know what I mean?
Yeah, because that's the next.
So if we get the door, we slide that out from the top, right?
You take it, you touch it, you just
Come off from here.
Okay. And just take these out, and just stack it back down. And then you pull the rails back,
We
you
got
got
it.
loosen the cables.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's all just spring loads. Down with the kitchen.
Do we have to tighten the tensioner with the?
No, it's just, you do it by hand.
Okay. So it's not like it's like the ones you have to.
And then come here, it's gonna set right on top of right on the block, what they got built out here.
Well, you want to show them something about this?
Yeah.
A solid 2x, what they got right there and wrapped it.
There's raccoon babies over there.
I could take and do a,
I'll talk to you about something real quick. So the only way to do it is I've got to take these garage doors off to get to it because they've got this covering everything. You know, I can't get in there behind. It's not gonna work like that. So we have to.
well, look, one thing about it, the only weight that it's carrying, because all your joist is carried up right across going this way. The only thing it's carrying is just the very front.
That's why they have the
Right
U shape and they don't have like triple
And,
beamed up
yeah.
or anything. You know.
But so that makes it a good
You
thing.
can secure it to here and then set it on the block inside here because there's a block here. But to get to it, we've got to take this off to get to it. You know, is the only thing. So it'd be a little more labor. I thought it was gonna be obviously because taking these garage doors apart.
Right, yeah.
And it's been a year since.
And that's kind of where
It's been a year since spring was here, so you can't call. You know, like I said July 27th, but if it's like June 27th, you almost, this year you almost got to call them and say, hey, look, blah blah. You know.
Okay.
But even a year ago, they're not probably gonna. They're gonna want to charge an arm and a leg just to come out and even do that part of it.
Right.
You know what I mean, it's
Round
gonna take. Yeah, it's gonna take a little longer. You know, but not a big deal. It's not that big a long runs either. So, are we gonna use just a one by and put down here, or you want to take it down to here, like you said, just take it down to here?
I would bring it down and make it come back down there. That we don't have that.
Where it's just
that
flush
stupid-
right here, where it's
that
just
look
flush
there,
right
that has
there.
solid
It's up to you
garage
guys,
door.
but
It
you know.
looks like that could just rot eventually too, so
Right.
with it being just exposed like that.
And then we just want to wrap it
Because
in that white
I
metal.
gotta take it, I gotta come down to that point anyhow, so I might as well bring the header down. Gotta take it all out, I might as well bring it down to what the height is supposed to be.
Right here.
Which is 8 foot 1.5, then use a 2 by, for the outside wrap, which is what this is right here.
Do you want to, and then we just wrap it with the metal right there, just
Yeah.
wrap it. Then we don't have to paint it, we got to use white trim
Yeah.
coal and just wrap it. Well, I'll tell you what, I'll text you, I use an invoice program called Invoice to Go, and there'll be a link in there. When you click on it, there's an option to download the PDF. It's a lot easier on the eyes to look at than trying to scroll through there.
Right,
So,
yeah.
But I can just text it to you.
Yeah,
I
that
just
works.
you just want me to send over a labor only, or do you want me to do material and labor?
Material
and
and
then,
labor.
okay.
Yeah. And how many days you think it would take you to do it? And
I think 2 days tops.
Yeah.
That'd be,
Also-
you know,
One day
that's
each
being able to
side.
wrap it, you know, because we could measure this metal at home and use the breaker at home and just have it already and just bring it up here and
Okay,
smack
cool.
it on. So
because I think we actually have a 30-day time frame to get it done, but obviously we'd want it done sooner. So we just need to make sure that that quote says something in there that
Okay.
it can be done.
I'll put it down in
within
the
30
comment
days.
section at the bottom,
Okay.
and then
Yeah.
we usually try to space like our bigger deck jobs and our bigger jobs about 1 to 2 days apart,
Okay.
so we can do stuff like this. There's a lot of one-day bathroom jobs, one day this, one day that, instead of letting those stack up. Or if we get rain days, you know, we could be in here working in the garage, stuff like that. So we usually be able to fit stuff in pretty quickly. I'm about 3 weeks out on bigger jobs, but something like this in between those is when we can kind of come out. So yeah, I'll throw it on
We
there.
have a 90-day time frame, and like I said, we'll have to get that
Okay.
it re-inspected, and then they'll cut that check from the title company because they're going to escrow all that money.